my license had expired. And what happened? I was put in, I was arrested and put in. I had no license. And I advise business people, you lose more because you are going there to the court, you are penalized, and you better spend that 5,000, that 10,000, and get all the licenses done. Those who are doing hospitality, ensure that you have all the relevant licenses. That way, you save yourself a lot of agony. And of course, as you do the preparation, as you do this foundation of preparation, always have a business insurance. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to put this. The other day I was handling a friend of mine who had a misfortune. Somebody got an accident in her small office. And this person decided to sue. Man, and that case has gone on and on and on. And having a case is very expensive. Why? The person has no waiver, liability, limited liability insurance. So you can be able to consult an insurance consultant, and I'm sure we have some here. And if you are here, you do insurance, you can just post on the platform. Have a general liability insurance. General liability insurance. A customer can come, Joseph, to your office. Something happens, and then they will sue your company. Do you have a general business insurance? Do you have a general liability insurance? If you're doing insurance, you can post on the WhatsApp, on the chat line. I can read you out. I can give you a shout out. It's part of the way of networking. Also, as a business owner, have a cover. Have a personal accident cover. We do not want to hear that you are driving, got an accident. We are doing a fundraising as mentees. You are looking for money everywhere. Please have a personal accident cover. Your own vehicle, your own car has a cover. Why can't you have a cover for yourself? And I can see Tabitha saying, I do all types of insurance. And I'm sure that after this discussion, Tabitha can post the benefits of insurance on the platform, on our WhatsApp group, and maybe possible cost. Maybe Joseph, you only need a little money. You can even pay Tabitha on installments, and get this insurance. And by the way, at Optiven, we used to do it. We used to pay insurance on installment, so it is possible. So have it. Have what I call professional liability insurance. You have hired an accountant. Can you imagine? And this an accountant can become wiser to disappear with all your money. What happens? Do you have professional liability insurance? And I'm sure Tabitha can tell us all that story that we can be able to pick from, and we can be able to cover yourself. This is the foundation for business. But I always advise the people who come to see me on business that
I should take a video and give to police.
Sarah, you're saying something? Okay, I think she's muted. There are some things that we always say. These are like the pillars of starting the business foundation. The business plan, the market survey. Please do the market survey. Don't just start stuff before you do survey. Personally, I have made many mistakes because of starting ventures that have not done a good survey. So conduct a market survey, and also check the structure. Do you want a sole proprietor? Do you want a partnership? Do you want a LLC, limited liability company? What kind of structure do you require? Do you want partnership? And all these forums, all these structure, they have got advantages and disadvantages. Like for us at Optiven, we are actually limited liability. So what are you looking for? Can you create an outstanding team? I can see my good friend is here, Dr. Lucy Mackenzie. Do you have a team that can be able to run your hospitality? Are you training this team? Are you mentoring them? Have an outstanding team to support you. When you are a lone ranger, you have to make yourself better, I remember when I started Optiven, I was the marketer, the accountant, the social media person. So you must also upscale your skills. You must improve on your skills. Then something very important is having a marketing plan, the overall marketing plan. What's your vision? What's your mission? Yeah, what's your vision? What's your mission? What are your goals? How is your logo? Oh my goodness. How is your colors?
Mr. George, you've muted. Sorry. Mr. Washuri. Mr. George, you unmute kindly. Mr. George, you are on mute. Mr. George, you are on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. I was talking about the marketing plan. I don't know whether I lost you there. The marketing plan, whereby
Yes,
you
yes.
have the marketing plan. Can you hear me now?
Yes, you are good.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you, Nagalai. On the marketing plan, we have the vision. If you ask me, hey, George, what's the vision for Optiven? I'll automatically tell you, Aaron Kenyua, I'll tell you that our vision is to be the champions of socio-economic transformation. It must be very clear, must be simple, and every person working for you should be able to know it, to memorize it, you know? What's your mission? If I ask you, Mr. Mwangi, what's your vision? I will tell you very easily. I will tell you our vision at Optiven is to create an environment that positively transforms our staff, you know, our stakeholders through offering state-of-the-art products and services. It should be very, very clear. This is must be very clear, the marketing plan. It must be very clear, you know, very, very clear for you. And of course, when you go to marketing methods, you can't start a business and you keep it under, you know, with no light. You must expose it. The business must be visible. How do you do it? How do you market it? Marketing methods. There are three things that you can do quickly. Joseph, three things. Joseph Joachim, three things you can do quickly. One of them is social media marketing. Easy. Create content. Sometimes you don't have experts. You have to do it. Elijah, you have to do it yourself. You have to create content yourself. Alice, you have to do it yourself. Create content on social media. Number two, you can also get an influencer partnership. Yeah. You know, call me to do a show with you. Yeah. Influencer partnership. That one works magic. You can also do email marketing. You know, you can decide to tell us what do you do. All of us in this platform of George Washington mentorship, the 68 of us, you can be able to tell us what you do. You know, email marketing. You can also pay the, you know, Google ads, paid search ads. You know, on the internet. You can pay Google. You know, and these Google ads can expose your business to potential people. And I'm sure that most of you, you know what I'm talking about. And of course, when you are marketing, you can also do giveaways. You know, you can organize contests, and that way you are creating visibility for your business. And they say that success can be copied. Some of these things, if you practice them, I can tell you your business, your career will expand. But let me discuss, you know, in the next session. And if you have a question, you can actually post it. Today, I'm very lucky. I can read all the messages, you know. And I can see Joseph Otuoko says, hey, probably you should expand the market survey in respect to construction industry. Wow, thank you, Joseph. I can tell that you are in the construction industry. Joseph, what you can do under your market survey, it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. You can be able to check what is trending in your industry. What is trending with government? That like now you can tell Joseph that the government is so focused on affordable housing. The other day they were looking for people to check which people can pick huge contract for construction of affordable housing. Maybe you want to check, you know, Joseph want to check which is the best areas to do construction, for example. Is it Kitengela? Is it Ruido? Is it the counties? And you can be able to do that service. And by the way, you can do this service through online. You can search what is happening across. You can use social media to do all these possible service. And of course, if you're not very an expert, I am sure I think I've seen one of us who does a business service. And if you're there, you can post your contact there. Maybe Joseph can contact you to help him to do construction marketing survey. What is selling? What is the in thing today? You know, how do we do our house designs? Nowadays, people are looking for homes with an office. COVID taught us, and I'm sure, Joseph, you can be able to exploit that more. I can see somebody says, this is Joseph Mose. You can market your business by networking. Yes, I totally agree. Mose has grown his business through networking. I think Mose was there in the last cohort, and he's doing a good job in matters expanding his business. The other day, I even saw him. He got a business from my bishop. Well done, Mose. You're doing a good job. Let's go to how to maintain profitable business venture. There is one thing to create a business. There is one thing to have a business, but there's another thing to make a business profitable, that you are able to make money, because the purpose of business is not only the name. It is about how this business can create opportunities for other people, how this business can create some revenue for you, revenue for government, revenues for the community, because at the end of the day, and I want to tell all of us, that business does not belong to you. Business is a solution to the community. Business is a solution to the society. Business is source of tax to government. So you are only a facilitator, you are only a facilitator. Yeah, I see somebody called Naomi there, says, I have a company called Emerald, Language Solutions. It's limited company. We offer French. Okay, yeah, he's marketing herself. And I'm happy that you are able to network right here at the mentorship class. And I was talking about how to maintain a profitable business. It is not enough that you have a business. Julia, it's not enough that you tell people I have a business. No, you are only a facilitator. Team Asava, you are only a facilitator of your business. Business become mfereji. It's like water, and this water is drunk by so many people. Sometimes I look at Optiven and I get maybe 0.001, 0.001%. All the other 99.99% goes to different people. The people who work with Optiven, the suppliers, the landowners, the government, the same with your business. But let me ask you, how do you maintain that business to be profitable? Let's be as practical as we can. One of the things that you must do is innovation. Innovation. Have new ideas, new methods of doing things. Innovation. And they call it the strategic innovation. Keep changing. Keep thinking. How can you make things different? Keep innovating. Keep innovating. If you check at Optiven, we keep innovating how we do our projects. When we started, we were only doing bare plots. Nowadays, we are doing projects whereby even power is underground. All the streets are solar lit. Now the next level of projects is going to be projects with the swimming pool, family parks. You keep innovating. And what are you doing to innovate your business? Very, very important. How do you maintain profitable business? They say you set realistic goals. Yeah, when the year starts, set a goal for your business. How much revenue do you want to achieve? How many people do you want to hire? Set realistic goals. What kind of debt do you want to maintain? Set realistic goal. What's your budget for social media? And I can see somebody called Damaris Wajiko says, for social media marketing and digital marketing, I'm an expert. And she has shared her number there. She's an expert on social media marketing. So don't struggle. We have the resources right here at George Washiori School of Mentorship. No struggle. That's why we talk about Jewish culture. We can be able to pick from each other. We can grow each other. And I always tell people I mentor that when Alice Kaneia is succeeding, and Joseph Joachim is succeeding, and Josephat is succeeding, and Julia is succeeding, we are all succeeding. The continent is succeeding. So never feel bad when your partner is succeeding. When Dr. Lucy Mackenzie is succeeding, don't feel bad. We are all succeeding. And when we succeed, we grow Africa, we grow our nation. So set those realistic goals. What do you want to achieve in the next 5 years? What do you want to achieve by the end of the year? What is your goal in the next 6 months? And then keep checking. Those who are working with the team, set goals for your team members. Every quarter, check. Stan, the DJ, check every quarter. You as a DJ, how are you doing? What are you achieving? Your personal things. Those who are running businesses like Paul Guti, for example. What are you achieving? Very, very important. Set realistic goals and evaluate them every quarter. And then how do you maintain a profitable business venture? Number 3, understand financials. You must understand financials. Lazima ujue figures. Yeah. You must understand P&L. You must understand balance sheet. You must understand cash flow. And by the way, if you don't, I don't know whether you have an expert in the last cohort, we got Bide, who came and taught us some financial aspects. I don't know whether we have a financial expert in the platform. You can post your number there. Maybe we shall call one of the days. You come and speak to us and they tell us, how do we understand basic financials for our business? If you're in the financial sector, you can post there. I want to see whether I can find you there. Let me see who is this posting here. Oh yeah, that is just fact. If you're in financial sector, you can post there. Maybe one of the days you can give you a session and tell us, how do we understand our financials? Very, very important. So that when accountant does the books for you, you are able to understand what are receivables, what is the share capital, these balance sheet items, what are they? And you can be able to understand your business well. Definitely, how do you maintain your profitable venture? Easy. Hire the right people. Work with the right people. Hire the right people. Work with the right people. Wow, I like that. Hire right. Fish the good talents. The talents with the right attitude, values, skills. Get the right talent. Once you do that, as a business owner, you'll be happy. You'll be smiling, hiring right. And that's even for us at Optiven. I am happy that by the grace of God, we have fantastic people. We have great people. People, you don't push them. In fact, they say they own Optiven. There's a slogan we say, who owns Optiven? We say, I own Optiven. They own it. And I'm happy that it's because we don't hire people because they come from our village. We don't hire them because George knows them. We don't hire them because we were friends in campus. No, we hire people that are based on attitude, values, and skills. And no wonder we are now number one in the real estate because these people are self-propelling. The same with you. Don't hire your cousins only. Your brothers and sisters. That would be a recipe for chaos. Hire people you can fire. That's very interesting. Hire the right people. Otherwise, you hire your brother, your sister, your cousin. When you fire them, Christmas, they'll be on your neck. They'll slaughter you alive, Hey, I'm telling you. Okay. How do you maintain business profitability? Wow, this is a good one. This is a good one. Leverage on your connections. Yeah. Leverage on your connections. Leverage on your connections. Wow. I can see we have a financial expert here. Hallmark Institute of Professionals. We train on financial and non-finance managers. We got you on understanding financials. I would like our Vice Chancellor, Nagilai, to pick that number, and then we can be able to talk to Irene Nyaga. She's the MD, Principal Hallmark Institute Professionals, and we shall give you a whole 1 hour. You train us, you teach us, you mentor us on financials. So Nagilai will pick the number, and we shall have the MD, Irene Nyaga, to come and speak to us on how to understand financials, because this is very, very important for all of us. Very, very important for all of us. So leverage on your connection. Build these connections. Let me tell you something. Right now we are how many? Let me see how many we are. We are about 77 people. These are 77 connections. Can you imagine? These are 77 connections. Leverage on these connections. In our last cohort, cohort 3, I was so happy that we had a banker on the mentorship. And when I was calling people to state their professionals, this banker posted that, yes, I'm working in this bank. Immediately, one of the mentee followed up. And I am so happy. He reported to me that for the first time, he got a loan facility of 5.8 million from that bank. That means the mentee was able to leverage on connections. So when Nagilai does the WhatsApp group for mentees, please, that's the time to make yourself visible. And every time you make yourself visible and you're posting something, please, I like what MD Irene Nyaga has done. Look at her signature. She has put her phone there, 0780-312435. Then her two names, Irene Nyaga. Then her title, MD Principal. Then the institution, Hallmark Institute of Professionals. That is marketing. So every time that you post something on that platform or other networks, please don't leave your name. Say, Dr. Lucy, what you are doing, your link, your website. That's how you leverage all connections, because connections is equal to business growth, and never ignore any connection. I can see my good friend Rose Always says, I am a fashion and designer, design wear for men, for ladies. I do bags, jewelry, you know. Her number is there and her name is there. The only thing that Rose has not posted is the link, you know, www.optiven.co.ke. I always tell Optiven team that marketing is fun. You can be able to market very easily. And I can see my good friend Dr. Lucy has posted Brookhaven schools. I like that. Yeah, now we know that if you want a good school, where to go. Leverage on connections, very important. So, and start from this mentorship, George Washington mentorship. And that's why for all of you, you should not miss graduation. Graduation is where you come with your cards. You come with your best voice. You come and know people, network with people, so that these people can be able to build up your business. That's how business is done. It's easy. Marketing is fun. It's easy. You can connect with the people. Look for those events where people go. You know, go to those events. Go there prepared with your elevator pitch. The 60 seconds elevator pitch. My name is George Washiri. I work with Optiven. We empower people to have homes, and we are based at Absa Plaza. We also based in Karen office, our global office. Our duty is to create opportunities. My name is George Washiri. My number is this one. My email is this one. You are able to break the ice easily and build those connections and build your business. And one of the things that I also urge people, I mentor, don't be a hunter. Some people want to go to an event and they hunt. Yani, people cannot breathe. You are hunting. You are just suffocating people with your ideas. No, be a listener. Go to an event and listen. You know, listen to Alice. What do you do? Where are you? What's your business? And then spend a little time now to talk about yourself. That way, you have a bigger impact. And when you go for these connection events, don't spend too much time with one person. If you want to spend much time with Dr. Lucy, book an appointment. When can I see you? You know, sometimes I go for events, you know, and everybody wants to talk to me. But you find a person who talks to you for 15 minutes. Yani, you're not sensitive. Yani, what from big queue. They want to talk to Joseph, Joachim. Now, where uko hapo? Where ni my story too? You know, I'm from Kemi. I am from your village. Remember the time you went to school without clothes? You know, who asked you those stories? Be brief to the point. Leverage on those connections. So be there. Be there. I know social media is making us meet online, but be there physically. When you hear somebody like Aaron, Kenya has got an event, go there. Go tell him in advance, hey, hi, Aaron, I am coming for your event. Mwambie in advance so that they prepare for you. Be there personally. Check on people. That's how you build a relationship. Yeah. You check on people. Check on people. Kaberia Barrio. Check on people. And Kaberia says, I'm a corporate trainer running a NITA accredited company with bias on sales, customer service, leadership. The number is there. Wow, I love this. And the link is there. And I think our Vice Chancellor Nagilai, we should give every one of us a chance to market. We have a day for marketing their businesses, their consultancies, their career. Would grab the tool for your platform. You just post there. And then I also asked Nagilai to give all of you a chance to market on my page. We shall open a day for you whereby you can put your comment and market yourself on George Washuri Facebook. I have about 70,000 followers. Can you imagine seeing what Kaberia is doing? So, and I'm sure our Vice Chancellor can organize for that. So be there. Leverage on connections. Be there. Check on people. Be grateful to people. Be grateful to people. When you meet somebody, maybe today you meet Mwangi somewhere, and you have a talk. Maybe I assume it's Stan, DJ Stan, who met Mr. Mwangi. After the meeting, hey, you say, hey, dear Mwangi, it was great meeting you today. I look forward to partnering with you. Stan, the DJ, GMC country. You know, that way you are building connections. And once you do that, I can tell you, those connections will maintain your business. Finally, I can see time is well spent. Finally, I can see Aaron there says, I am a motivational speaker and corporate trainer working with Spark. I like the name, Spark Light Up. And then he says, let's connect. He has put his number there. And now, Aaron, you forgot to put your link. Always put your link. Always put your link. Very, very important. I can see Henley Crop. Henley is there. And Henley says he's doing Oasis Property Management in Kitale. Wow, I love that. In Kitale and West Pokot County. And then Henry has got a number there. And then Henry, you can also put your link. That way you leverage on these connections. Wow, interesting. Keep posting your comments there. I'll be reading one or two. And I can see there, Manasseh also says, this is Manasseh. And Gishu, founder and business development manager at Silic Motors Limited, where we import your vehicle and provide financial financing on the same. That means every mentee should have a car. Uko na pesa, and Manasseh Juhuna is here. You have no excuse, you know. You have no excuse. Jennifer, you have no excuse. Pesa iko, guys iko. Let me see who it is. This is Francis Luzese. Pesa iko, guys iko. So thank you, Manasseh, for that. Allow me to go to my last presentation on how to manage profitable business. How to manage profitable business. I can see my good friend Zam Sibiu has posted, in this day and age, technology is a must. It's a must-have. Any business at Tech 5Bs, we do just that. I like that, Brian. Integrated technology into business operations. We do branding, web design development, e-commerce development, mobile app. These guys are genius. And then the link is right there. Asante sana, Brian Simiu, we value you. How to manage profitable business venture. How do you do it? How do you manage profitable business venture? Now, 2 things, then we close there. 3 things, actually 4 things. One of them is focus on your teams. Yeah, those who have got teams like Joseph, focus on those teams. Focus on the teams. Do they have a job description? Do they have a, do you do appraisals for them? Do you do that? Do you reward them? Do you discipline them? How is the team? How is the culture? Focus on the team. Any company is as good as its team members. For us at Optiven, one of the things we teach and train is never overpromise a customer. If a property is 5 kilometers, it is not 3, it is 5. If the property, if you're going to do solar street lighting, don't say otherwise. If you're going to do compacted maram roads, don't tell people we are doing tarmac. No. Promise what you deliver. Teach your people, train your people how to pick calls, how to talk to people, how to smile. That way, the team members will uplift your venture, and your venture will be profitable. Number 2, take care of your clients. Wow, yeah. Take care of your customers. Your customers are your bosses. Manage them well. You know, I always make a joke that my customer are my bosses. And somebody posted on social media, I read somewhere, that if you want your business to close down, you only do 3 things. Number 1, annoy the customers. Number 2, pick debts that you cannot pay. Number 3, supply county governments. That was very interesting. Very interesting. That way, your business will do what? It will die. And for us, all the mentees here, your business is not dying. Your business is prospering. Your business is expanding. Your business is going beyond borders. Very, very important. And then, for you to manage profitable business, take care of the cents. Take care of the shilling. Take care of your financials. Manage your cash flows well. I don't know how many of you who pick money from their businesses. That's a disaster. Pay yourself a salary. Personally, when we started Optiven, my salary was 5,000. Every month, my salary was 5,000. Any other money I pick from Optiven, I am charged. Even today, I earn a salary. I can't go to Optiven and pick money. I can't buy cars with Optiven money. It's from my salary. Do the same. Pay yourself. Manage the cash flow so well to the cents, to the shilling, so that the business can grow. And once you do that, I can tell you, We are going to make your business manageable and also profitable. I can see Team Asava has posted something there. We are a team of professionals outsourced to handle integrated facility management solutions. These include cleaning, stewards, sanitary bins, pest control. Wow, the number is there. And also the link is there. Asante sana, Team Asava. We value you. Jane Jogu. Hi, everyone. I am Jane Jogu, working at West Hill Shelters Limited, and we sell properties and land. Number is there, and everything else is there. I can see Tony Masika there. You know, Gifford Agencies. These are HR experts. Wow, that's very encouraging. He's the MD, Tony Masika. The number is there, and the link is there. Wow, you guys, you are very good students. How do you manage this? Keep these companies profitable. Take care of them. Keep your team focused. Number 3, don't sell on credit until you are sure. Hey, that one is a tough one. Don't sell on credit. Last week, I handled a friend of mine, I mentor, and he has serious cash flow problems. Yet, the customers, the suppliers, the people he supplies owes him almost 15 million. Nasahi hana pesa. Then I asked him, what do you do? I give credit. Then I asked him, how do you get your supplies? I buy on cash. There is a misbalance. Jennifer, you are buying in cash and you are giving on credit. Hapa utaanguka. Hey, be like a muhindi. You know, Asians says everything here is cash until you are proved that you are able to pay. I can now disclose this to you. The people I meet, most of the businesses that collapse, and you know that many businesses collapse. For the last 5 years, we have lost 2.2 million businesses. It's basically because of giving credit to people who don't pay. You give people credit, they don't pay. They switch off the phone. They won't pay, they are not paying, they are not going to pay. They don't pay anything. Be careful on giving credit. Number 2, be careful when the deal is too good. I can see one of my mentees here who almost lost 2 million last year. I won't mention his name. He got an LPO from UN. UN in quotes. See my fingers, UN in quotes. And he quickly came to me, George, where do I get the money? Then I asked him, bring the LPO, I have a look. One of the things I discovered because I went to the UN, the office was wrong. The office was in Gigiri, but not the real location. Then I also discovered the number was UN@gmail. Hey, Hasib, have you checked the email? The UN cannot be on a Gmail. Then I asked this young man, can you ask them to pay you only 10%? Only for you to deliver these ICT materials, ask them to pay you 10%. That's the end of the deal. They disappeared, and this guy almost lost. They wanted him to supply, they received the items, they closed shop. And I'm sure most of you, mukifungua roho, you have lost money through such deals. Be very careful. Be very careful. Don't sell on credit for people you do not know. People you have not tested. This is a killer of business. And I'm sure you are aware what is happening. How do you manage profitable business? Offer leadership. Wow, that's a good one. Offer leadership. Offer leadership. The buck stop with you, Jennifer. Dorothy, Otieno, offer leadership. This is a Femnet. The buck stop with you. Offer leadership. Remember, everybody under you is looking at you. Offer leadership. Inspire people. And
Sorry, Mr. George, unmute.
Unmute.
Nagila, you are good?
Mr. George,
Can you hear me?
yes. Not yet, not yet. Not yet. Mr. George, not yet.
Can you hear me? Joseph, can you hear me? I can see Joseph doing it like this. So I am back. I am back. I was talking about offering leadership. I was talking about offering leadership, and then definitely value your customers. Yeah, that's how to thrive. Value your customers. Julia, value your customers. Stella, value your customers. And customers not only external, even internal. The people you work with. Just for Moses, those soldiers, Destiny Life Church, value them. Come in the morning, greet them, tell them, hey, you are doing a good job. Value them, inspire them, encourage them, put energy into them. They'll also serve external customers better. Very important. Value them. Have proper attitude to your staff. Yes, to each other. Have proper attitude. Usiwe wewe ni boss uongei na mtu on Monday. No, have the right attitude. You know, yesterday I got a story from a friend of mine. You know, he went to look for business on a golf course. And then he was a relationship manager. And this owner of the golf course told him, me, I don't talk with RMs. I don't talk with the relationship managers. I talk with the CEOs. Can you imagine? Today, the same guy now is a senior director in that organization. And now this golf owner came looking for money. Guess who he met? The same guy. So be careful. Be careful. Have a good attitude to everyone, even those who will sweep your office. And that's why for us at Optiven, we don't have cleaners. We call them environmental specialists. We don't have drivers. We call them chauffeurs. Respect people. You never know where you are going to meet tomorrow. Never ignore people. Don't be proud as a business owner. That way, you will succeed. Then finally, understand the risks and rewards. Understand risks and rewards. Very, very important. I think, Alice, you can hear me. Understand the risks and rewards. And I'm happy to see Engineer Kavita here, yeah, our good customer. Kavita specializing in architecture and structural drawings and providing these services at an affordable and negotiable price. My contact, I can see the contact there. So Engineer Kavita, you can also put your link and you're doing a good job. Wow, I am liking it. Understand the risks and rewards. In business,
You're on mute again. Mr. George, you are on mute again.
come to Dr. Lucy Mackenzie. Provide to me the best service so that I will be able to tell Nagilai about you. I'll be able to tell Sarah about you. Provide the best, a good, great, excellent service. That way, you conquer the market. And then finally, be consistent. Be known that Engineer Kavita has the best architectural designs. Be consistent. You do one thing well, and you do the other even better. Be consistent. You know, people want to know that if you are doing event planning like Haron, you are doing event planning. People know that when you give your event to Haron, he is able to do exploits. That's what you are looking for, you know, and that way we are going to grow. I think I'll put a comma there, and we have about 8 minutes. In case there is a question, you can post it right there on the platform, and I'll be able to answer it. Back to Nagilai.
Awesome. I hope you think you saw those are great nuggets. The rest of the question, his name is Cyrus. Let me get the question. He's asking if we are going to learn about doing business plans. Sorry, Mr. George. I don't know if it is my network that is pathetic today. My network is quite unstable, Mr. George. Go ahead. Okay. Am I audible? If I'm audible, kindly let me know. Yes, yes, okay. Thank you, Mukoma. Yeah, I was saying that we have a question from Cyrus. He's asking if we are going to learn about business plan. He's asking if we are going to learn about business plan. Okay, I'm trying to see if there is any other question. I don't see any question. Maybe I can give directions on networking. Networking, we will be doing networking on every Thursday. Then we will also be sharing the link to Mr. George Washuri's page, that is Facebook page, so that we can do business there. We can network with about almost 60,000 people or 60,000 followers on his page, so that we can be posting the links for our businesses, what we do, and also advertise ourselves. Then I have a question here. Irene is asking, will you share the presentation by our mentor? Yes, we are recording this on YouTube, so I will share the link. I'll share the link from the YouTube. Then we have Brian. I'm interested too. How to keep your team motivated through ups and downs. Okay. Then we have Anthony. Thank you, our mentor, for the session. It's impactful. Okay. So maybe that question, Mr. George, you can respond it in 3 minutes so that we can conclude. How to keep your team motivated through ups and downs. So George.
There as I answer how to motivate our teams. How do we keep our teams motivated? One of them is that there's a slogan I say, monkey see, monkey do. You know, you cannot tell your staff to come early in the morning and you come late, you know. You cannot tell your staff to do things and you do the opposite. You know, don't lie and you lie. And also as a leader, you have a responsibility to inspire your staff. As a leader, you have a responsibility to keep the promise. If you promise your people that if you attain this target, you'll go to Mombasa, you better do it. I'm sure you saw what we did at Optiven. Everybody went to Mombasa because they achieved their targets. Because as a leader, I had promised for them to go to Mombasa, not for team building. Yani laha tu, kukula tu laha Mombasa, you know? That way, you motivate your team members, encouraging them, using PEST, please, excuse me, thank you, so that you are a source of inspiration. That way, your team will love the environment that you create. And as a leader, Ezekiel, you are the person to create that environment. Remember, when a leader comes annoyed in the office, everybody else changes the atmosphere. So you are the one to motivate these people, either through rewards, either through honoring your promises, through inspiration, through training them, and anything else that can motivate your team members. Thank you. Okay, I can see Joseph asking, at what point of business should one get from turnover to profitability? Wow, yes, that's a whole topic, Joseph.
Awesome, thank you.
That's a whole topic on profitability. Businesses is like a child. It takes time for businesses to grow. Optiven, the first 10 years, we were not profitable. We were loss making. We started making some profits 11th year. Can you imagine? So it is good for you to be patient, Joseph Otwoko. Be patient. You may not get money the first 1 year or 2 years. You have to keep building up this business from the strategies we are discussing this morning, and don't give up. Some people give up when almost the business is picking up. Patience pays. But of course, there are other businesses that can pick up quickly, but be patient. And for you to know that the business is profitable, involve the accountants in the house if you don't understand figures. That way, you'll be able to tell, are you making anything or are you barely surviving? Even for us at Optiven, sometimes you open businesses and we can't even break even, you know, but you have to keep adding some effort, some creativity, some do all what it takes to make sure that the business thrives. So if you're there, your business is struggling, you're not alone. We all struggled, but very soon it will peak. Over to Nagilai.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. George. That was epic, that was awesome. It was a great session. I can see comments are coming fast and furious. And thank you, mentees, for being there, for waiting and patience, and also making notes and also commenting. We really appreciate you and value you. So right about now, I want us to adjourn to our next meeting, which I will share in the group. So kindly note, on Thursdays is when we will be doing the networking in our group, in our WhatsApp group. And also on the same Thursday, I will be sharing the link for George Washuri Facebook so that you can be able to market your business there. Thank you so much. Right about now, this meeting